Good morning, everyone. My topic is very interesting and caregiving in Israel from the perspective of the caregiver. On behalf of all caregivers here in Israel, okay. On behalf of all caregivers here in Israel, I want to thank the members of this conference for giving us the privilege to speak about our life and experience while working with your loved ones. I'm sitting, I'm not standing, in the front of you, not to demand anything nor educate you about this kind of job. When we hear the word caregiver, only one thing comes into our mind: a person taking care of an elderly who often is sick or cannot stay home alone or cannot work anymore. Alternatively, when we hear the word, we can think of the following. First, we can think of respect because their job is not easy, and that is true. Secondly, we can think that they just don't have much to do because they're just house sitting. We often forget that to trust somebody of the life of our loved ones is not easy, especially if they cannot take care of themselves. They cannot prepare food, and some patients cannot eat alone. It's difficult for them to prepare their medicines. Yes, each one has a different situation. I repeat, I'm not here to demand anything. I just want you to know and would like you to understand that our work here as a caregiver is not that easy at all. We sacrifice a lot. Sometimes even we are sick, we have to take care of our patient first before ourselves. Yes, we know that we have the right to apply for sick leave, but we choose to stay with Savta in Saba's house because they suffer also if different persons will take care of them. Instead of arguing about this matter, we choose to stay so that your loved ones can live comfortably. That's how we give our best for them. We are doing that with all our heart. I am a Christian, and I read about this verse. Whatever you do, do at it with all your heart as working for the Lord. This speaks about day-to-day lives. If our everyday lives can be as though we are working for God, then every aspect of our lives can become an example of our love for God. This can make even the most mundane task something special. Caregiving for me is a commitment. It's a mission with a special task. It's painful for us sometimes that some of us here in Israel are abused verbally, emotionally, and sexually. It's painful to experience threats despite we have existence of law regarding that. Many of the family members think that that is normal, but actually, it is wrong. We too are humans that deserve to be treated humanly. Not everything can be paid by money, but we need to follow the law. And we should enforce the law when there is violations. We are thankful that this country opened the door for us. It is big help for us and our families, so our children can go to school, give them a bright future. Back in our country, we are called heroes. That's true, because we all work not only for ourselves. That's how we love our family. Even our own happiness, we sacrifice for them. We don't ask for too much to anybody. We just ask for what is right and what we deserve. I think moral support and even a proper treatment, fair compensation, and benefits, we deserve it. You know what? Working 24/6 or 24/7 a week is not normal. Sometimes it's not easy for us to go outside because of our patient. If our employer couldn't sleep, we suffer also. Look, our doctors, lawyers, engineers, teachers, nurses, social workers, and others, after 8, 9, 10 hours of working, they can live peacefully and they can have time for themselves. But we are not like them, and I'm jealous. But what is the solution? Do you think working 24/6 or 24/7 is okay? We do our duties without counting hours. As you know, we don't get paid for overtime. Although we work 24/6 at least a week, we get paid less than the regular 42 hours a week minimum wage. For 12 and a half years in Israel, I clearly understand the situation. Life is so challenging, but to Dalael, I'm blessed for having a very supportive employers. If we work hand in hand, we can live better. I have a lot of questions in my mind. Why other employers or family members didn't understand that we need also rest? We need to be balanced, am I right? If you want to live a productive life, you need to have time for yourself. You need rest. So I want to quote this verse from Deuteronomy 5:12-14. This is for Israeli, for the Jewish people. Observe the Shabbat day by keeping it holy as the Lord your God has commanded you. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is Shabbat to the Lord your God. On it you shall do any work, neither nor your son or daughter, nor your male or female servant, nor your ox or donkey or any animals, nor any foreigners residing in your town, so that your male and female servants may rest as you do. I hope you're listening. Lastly, about illegalities. September 3, 2018, the Philippine and Israel government agreed and signed the bilateral labor agreement. What happened? Why until now this extortion still exists? Victims are everywhere. They are working like a modern slave, sacrificing almost 2 years without enjoying their salaries because of debt. Agencies and agents didn't stop collecting huge amount from the applicant caregivers. Who will stop these illegal activities? Who will solve this simple solving problem? I hope this will be an eye-opener to all of us that all caregivers will be secured and protected while working here. Israel is one of the best countries in the world. I love this place. I love the people. That is the reason why I have many friends here. And this is my second home. I would like to thank all the wonderful people here. And I'm really happy and I feel deeply gratified that this conference will give us hope to make progress in caregiving sector. Thank you and God bless us all.